Alright guys, so I just left the nail place. I got my nails done nice and fresh. I decided to get them white this time because I have not gotten them white in a long time. So if I know I'm not going to dye my hair for a while, I'll get them in white, because if I do dye my hair, then when I dye my hair and I wash it, it changes the color of my nails to like a beige color. It's really weird. But right now, I am headed back home. So 3 nights ago, we went to the emergency room. Little Bernie was crying about his tongue hurting. I've been taking pictures every day. A few days prior, he said that his tongue was hurting, so we thought that he bit his tongue while he was eating. Well, it's been getting worse and worse, and when we took him to the emergency room, the doctor basically said there's nothing that we can do. And I was pretty mad because my son has been screaming in pain. And I walked out. I called his pediatrician, and his pediatrician said that he doesn't really like that hospital very much, and she can vouch for that. They aren't too good with children, even though they do have a pediatric emergency room. So she suggested that I go to another hospital that's pretty far away in Tampa, Florida. I went to medical school and I graduated, but I am not a doctor. It got a little worse, but not much worse, but his pain has gotten worse. He's been like throwing things and kicking things and screaming in pain. I was like, this is just not normal. I'm giving him Tylenol, Motrin. I put Orajel on his tongue, even though I said I wouldn't because I didn't want him to bite his tongue off, so to say, bite through his tongue, but he didn't. That's just the point that I got to, that he was just in that much pain that I had to do something. He had just gotten over a course of antibiotics for strep throat, and he had a cough for a while. You guys know that he had a cough for a while. The cough is finally done with, and basically when the cough ended 2 days later, I thought that he bit his tongue, which was a few days ago. And it's just been getting progressively worse. It's only been a few days, so it's not like I let this go on for too long, because I didn't. I took him to the emergency room once I realized that there was more to it than him just biting his tongue, which was what we thought happened. They said there was nothing they could do. They said that he bit the top of his tongue. He didn't bite through his tongue to where he had to get stitches. Like I said, basically they said there was nothing they could do. So that made me pretty mad. That was 2 nights ago. Today I called the pediatrician and made an appointment, and then she called me back and said that they would probably send me back to the emergency room since it is getting worse. I don't know if I'm going to drive to Tampa to that hospital, or if I'm just going to go to the hospital that is right up the street, like 10 minutes, and tell them what happened 2 nights ago and how the doctor said that he bit his tongue, because that's what I thought happened, so that's what he assumed. But basically saying, well, he did say there was nothing we can do, and that made me super upset. He didn't even offer Motrin, pain medicine, nothing, even though they know that he didn't have pain medicine that day because he wasn't complaining about it until later on when I did take him to the emergency room. So at that point he needed Motrin, and like I said, he didn't even offer anything for him, or any like mouth rinse that would help the pain. Nothing. He offered nothing. This doctor said that there was nothing they could do. So I got pretty mad, got up and walked out, and just thought that I would keep an eye on it and see if it got better. If it got worse, then we would call his pediatrician or go back to the emergency room. I think I'm just going to go back to the emergency room and explain what happened and get him treated. He needs treatment. I'm going to go home now and pick up little Bernie, and we're going to go up to the hospital, and I'm going to explain what happened, and I'm going to take you guys along with me. And as far as pain, we've been managing it as much as possible with the Motrin and Tylenol, and like I said, Orajel, but he hasn't really let me do that very much at all. He does over-exaggerate at times, way worse than it really is. He makes things seem way worse than they are a lot of the times, but I know that he's in a lot of pain. He's so mad he can't even eat, and it hurts when he drinks things at this point right now, today, when I called his doctor. It's been a few days. Thought he bit his tongue. Didn't bite his tongue. It's getting worse. Took him to the emergency room, called his pediatrician. Now we're going to go back to the emergency room and hopefully get him treated, basically. That's what I'm going to vlog tonight, and I don't even know what time it is. Let me turn on the car. 7:08. So I'm going to go pick up little, and I will see you guys in a bit.
A few moments later.
I totally forgot that I had to pick up my medication for my heartburn today. I had more trouble with this prescription, so they said that my ENT doctor wrote this prescription for Prevacid wrong. think they said the quantity on the prescription was only 1, and we all know that that's not what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be 30. This is Tuesday, and I saw her on Thursday last week. So this CVS, this is the last prescription that I am getting here. I'm done getting prescriptions here. They wouldn't fill my last prescription from my psychiatrist because my driver's license is still a Pennsylvania driver's license, not Florida. She said that since I'm a resident in Florida now that I need a Florida driver's license, which I didn't know that. I thought that I would just get a new one when this one expires, which is 6 of 2020. So that would be June of next year. That's how I thought that it went. But apparently not. You have to get one once you move to a different state. You have to get their state issued ID or driver's license. I didn't know that. I've always lived in Pennsylvania, except for when I was growing up as a little kid. I didn't have to worry about an ID or a driver's license until I was 16 years old. And by then, I was already in Pennsylvania and stayed there until now. So she was like, we told you last time that you had to have a Florida driver's license to pick up your medication for this certain medication. I was like, no, you didn't tell me that. And she was like, I didn't tell you that, but I was right here when so-and-so told you that. And I was like, we talked about me leaving my driver's license here, and she gave it back to me. It's like, oh, you're the one with the Pennsylvania driver's license. And I was like, yeah. She's like, you left it here yesterday, and she gave it back to me, and that was it. She didn't tell me that I had to get a Florida state issued driver's license to pick up my certain medication. So I took that medication to another CVS. She didn't give me any problems, but now I know. So I'm gonna see if they have it ready because the doctor said that she did fix the prescription. Yes. We'll see what she says. She said that she called it this morning. Okay. She said it's ready, so I can pick up my Prevacid. You may or may not know that I do have LPR. I've taken omeprazole and Zantac, which I feel made my symptoms worse, but in the past, omeprazole has resolved my symptoms, along with anxiety and antidepressant medications. But so far, I'm still having issues, and I've been on medication for about 2 weeks-ish now, I want to say. The omeprazole and Zantac, I've been off and on recently for the last couple months, but they've made my symptoms worse. So we're trying Prevacid now, and this is also a disintegrating tablet, just like all my other ones are. I always have disintegrating tablets or liquid medication since I have issues swallowing from my throat and esophagus being so inflamed from the LPR and reflux. So we'll see how the Prevacid works, if it works. I hope it works. I think this is a PPI, something, I don't know, but it reduces acid inside of the stomach. Zantac is an H2 blocker, which is something with histamine. It blocks a certain histamine. I don't know. They work differently, but to actually heal my esophagus, I need a PPI, which is omeprazole, Prevacid. I think Prevacid's name is lansoprazole, like the fancy name of it. I have to sign for it, I think.
Okay, just sign this for me, ma'am.
Sure. Thank you. You too. Well, this doesn't feel like disintegrating tablets. This feels like liquid. Let's see what it is. I hope they called in the right thing. Ranitidine? What? Really? Ranitidine syrup. I already have so much of this. This is what I just told you guys did not work for me. Ranitidine, and it was supposed to be Prevacid. I have so many issues with medications and this CVS. I have so much of this, and I told them that it does not work for me. Guys, I'm so frustrated right now. I'm supposed to have Prevacid, which is one that I've never tried before, and I just told you guys that this makes it worse along with the omeprazole. I'm so frustrated. So now I have to call my ENT doctor back tomorrow, tell her that they gave me ranitidine, The stress of living with so many health issues, guys, and having to go through so many doctors, so many medications. I've only dealt with this pharmacy so far, and now I just can't stand them. So like I said, I took my other prescription to the other CVS up the street and had no problems with them. And this was supposed to be my last prescription that I got filled at this CVS, but now it looks like I'm going to have to go back because this isn't the right medication. Alright, well, now it's 7:23 and it was pointless to even go there. But I'm going to go pick up little Bernie and take him back to the emergency room and get him medication to get him treated. Hopefully they'll give him something for the pain tonight because he is just in so much pain. Like, he's in so much pain. And when he's in pain, he gets angry. So he is so angry. I'd be angry too. He's a 4-year-old little boy that just wants to eat and not be in pain. He's dealing with all of this pain, which could have been taken care of 2 days ago if the doctor wasn't so nonchalant about it and saying there's nothing that they can do for him. I will see you in a few minutes. I'm gonna go pick him up and then we're gonna head out to the emergency room. So we are on the way back to the emergency room for little Bernie. I feel so bad. How does your tongue feel right now?
Better.
Better?
Yeah.
It's 8:01. He had Motrin at 7:25. He's literally been screaming all day long, throwing toys and in a form that I've never seen him before because of the pain.
My lip on this toe in the homeless time.
You hit your lip on something? Yeah, he hit his lip on something and you can see a mark. On the toy?
No, like a circle.
On the circle one?
Yeah.
But there's a mark, like he hit his mouth because he's so...
Mommy had my lip.
Well, his lip, because he was so frustrated with the pain. When he's in pain, he gets angry, and I've never seen him act like this before. So I know that he is in so much pain. But I'm doing what his pediatrician said, taking him back to the hospital. I'll even show them the pictures that I have as the days went on of how it progressed. I'm going to let them know that we were there and the doctor said there was nothing that they could do, and that was why I walked out. I mean, when you're telling me there's nothing that you can do for my son, not even offer some Motrin while I'm laying with him in the bed, holding him while he's screaming and kicking blatantly in so much pain. Like, he was screaming and a nurse was walking by and she looked in the door like, why is he screaming? What's going on there? And then kept walking.
May I eat some burritos?
You want to eat some burritos? He's hungry. He eats.
How are you doing dino food?
Yeah, we have to go to the doctor's first.
No, I'm telling you this.
He eats a lot. He snacks a lot, and he hasn't been able to because he's been in so much pain. You want a burrito from McDonald's?
Yeah.
He just said he wants a burrito from McDonald's.
Yeah, please. What now?
Right now?
Yeah, because I don't.
Guys, when he says he's hungry and wants to eat, my anxiety and stress levels just instantly go from here to here, because when he starts to eat, he freaks out because it hurts so bad. He'll take a bite and, try to eat, or take a drink of something and try to drink and wait a second to see how it feels, and then the pain kicks in and then he starts freaking out. And like I said, I've never seen him act this way before. He's in a lot of pain.
Not doing that noise. It's no. Food.
And he's telling me he wants to get burritos from McDonald's first before we go to the doctor's. And I just don't think that's a good idea because of what I just told you guys. You didn't eat today? I know, but you tried many times. Poor kid is so hungry. You're gonna eat on the other side of your mouth? Oh my. My anxiety is so bad. Like, it's really bad. But there's a mosquito in here. Right there. Go, go, go. Get out. Mosquitoes and red ants are awful in Florida. Awful. When I was pregnant, I got attacked by mosquitoes on Halloween, and my whole body blew up, and my car was in the shop. I didn't have a car. I was literally going to go to the emergency room because my whole face was swelled up. My legs were all swelled up. My arms were swelled up, all from mosquito bites. But I took Benadryl. I know we had Halloween. It was fun, huh? Except for Mommy not being able to go because I got attacked by mosquitoes.
Why? Why not do it?
Because they like pregnant women, I guess. That's never happened to me before.
What, Mom?
When you have a baby in your belly, mosquitoes like to bite you more for some reason.
Why?
And Isaiah was in my belly, and the mosquitoes attacked me. Remember?
Why?
I don't know.
Why didn't attack you so they didn't eat you?
Yeah, they did eat me.
Why?
They tried to eat me alive. It was bad, guys. I took Benadryl after I was done freaking out. And I ended up falling asleep at like 4 in the morning.
Hey!
What, babe?
She could bite Maya, the Yaya, the Nina, the Bonnie, the Daddy, and Halloween,
I know, it was fun, wasn't it? Alright guys, I'll see you in a minute because I think I might have passed the turn, but this might be it. Alright, I'm gonna look at my GPS. I'll see you guys in a minute. So he's making me go to McDonald's before we go to the hospital, and like I said, my anxiety level is way up here because I know he's going to freak out. What, baby?
Eggs in burrito, eggs in burrito.
Yeah, there's eggs in the burrito. I feel so bad he can barely talk. It's alright. Doctors are going to fix you. We're going to get you some medicine that's going to make you feel better very, very soon. So anyways, we're headed to McDonald's because he wants to try to eat a burrito, and then we're going to be headed to the hospital. Yay! There's McDonald's. You see it?
Yeah.
Florida's roads are so weird. Like the weirdest that I've ever seen. And the drivers are so crazy. It's the craziest I've ever seen. I don't know. New York City was pretty bad. Who do you guys think are the craziest drivers? My sister thinks that Atlanta, when she lived in Atlanta, Georgia, that they were the worst drivers. What, baby? Whoa, big bump. We're here, though. This McDonald's is the craziest McDonald's I've ever seen.
Why?
The big M lights up over the whole entire McDonald's. It's really cool.
Let's go inside.
No, we can't go inside, baby. We have to take you to the hospital. We have to go get this figured out. You want one burrito or two?
Two.
Two? And what do you want to drink? A water? This isn't even lit up. If you guys could see, I'll show you guys.
Movie.
This is the thing that you order from, and it's not even lit up, so I don't know if it's even working or what. So I thought I was recording, and I was not recording. We're just waiting for your burritos now. He's gonna freak out when he tries to eat, and it's gonna stress me out. But I feel so bad, and I feel so angry because the doctor did not diagnose him correctly. If you're a mother, I'm sure you understand. You have to remember to eat on the other side of your mouth, okay? And take little bites. And if it hurts, just take a sip of your ice water. Okay? Just don't scream and cry and throw things and get angry, okay? Because we're going to the hospital and they're going to fix you. Okay? Thank you so much. You too. Yes, your burritos, baby. Got your burritos. Oh, they're really hot, baby. Oh my gosh. They must have just taken them out because they're scalding hot. Like, I can't give this to you right this second because of how hot it is. So let's go. And I think this is the turn, actually, right here to the hospital. Perfect. My anxiety is so bad. It's really bad. I just feel like my body has to be so extra. Like, for what? It has such bad anxiety. I think I went the wrong way again. Alright, so we just got to the hospital now. Bernie tried to eat his burrito, and like I told you guys, he freaked out in so much pain, could not eat the breakfast burrito. So we're going to go in here now. I'm going to explain what happened before. I'm going to tell them what's going on, how something needs to be done right now. We're not leaving until something is done, and go from there. So yes, guys, I feel awful. This is my child, and if you guys have kids, you know that when they're in pain, something is wrong, and there's nothing you can do about it, or they were misdiagnosed and just kind of blown off, I want to say. He was kind of blown off 2 nights ago. That makes me very angry. So we're going to go into the emergency room now and we're going to see what happens. You ready to go in? Can you turn off the light for Mommy back there?
Why?
Oh, thank you. All right, you ready to go in?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, you look so handsome. Give me your hand.
Let me do this.
Oh, you pulled it up more?
Yes,
All right, let's go. Let's go get fixed. You ready to feel better? Go boo-boo.
The bicycle pedal?
Okay. Have a seat. Okay, come here.
Riding a pedal got stuck in his leg. It was like one of those stroller bikes, the tricycles, and his foot got stuck, and I was pushing him, and I kind of led him forward, and it stuck in his foot.
Okay. Okay, have a seat right here, hon.
My pony.
Your name's Bernie?
Yeah.
Bernie. Okay, Bernie. My name's Deb. Hello. Say nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too.
My pony's on me.
So they know who you are.
Yep. And then we put one on Mommy, so you go home with Mommy.
Well, that's the first time that they've ever done that.
Yeah. We're trying to get a little bit more secure in here.
Yeah.
Because it's crazy world out there.
Yeah, it is.
What did I do so far? Only his weight, huh? That's all I did. I need to get your temperature, so I'm going to scan your forehead, okay?
He's got a new one.
98.3. No temperature. That's a good thing.
Good.
Can we take one arm out? All right. This is going to squeeze your muscles a little bit. Oh. You knew that, didn't you? Okay. Just relax. Okay. All done. Good job. Now your finger. Okay. You're breathing.
It's okay. We'll zipper it up in here if you want to. Here's a room.
All right, you can sit on the bed or you can sit there, wherever you want, okay?
Where do you want to sit? On the bed?
I'll see you later, Bernie.
Say thank you.
Hey, come look, it's up here.
I know you do, baby. I know, but you couldn't even eat your burritos that we got for you.
What burrito?
From McDonald's that you made me stop and get you before we got here. And you tried to eat them and it didn't work. You gonna shut that? So no one can see us? The doctor's gonna be in to see you. I think that's as far as it goes, baby.
Hi, Mama.
Hello.
Who is that? All I see is feet behind that curtain. What happened? What's going on with it today, Mama?
2 days ago we were in here and I told the doctor I thought that he bit his tongue a few days prior, but the symptoms kept getting worse, so I decided to bring him in, and he said, basically just said,
What symptoms was he having?
couldn't eat, couldn't drink anything, sore tongue.
Is it swollen? Come here, big fella. Lick your tongue out to me.
Can't talk.
Yeah, you got like a little lesion on the top of that tongue. Come here for a minute. Do we have any bumps on his hands or feet?
No, nothing at all.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. And
Any more? Come here, big fella. Let me take a look at your feet. Put your feet up here. Come sit up here for a minute. And it's been like that for how long?
started a week ago. I thought he bit it, but it just kept getting worse. It started out as a tiny little sore and then just kept getting bigger, and then the stuff on his tongue. And now he literally cannot eat or drink anything, and he's been crying.
Have you
in
been giving
pain.
him cold, like ice cream, popsicles, or anything like that,
Yeah,
Mommy?
popsicles.
Yeah, because he got that big old lesion sore. Because generally what I'm looking for is hand, foot, mouth disease, Mama, but that do look like more yeasty first than anything. Any other issues with him?
No, he did just get over strep, and he had antibiotics for that, and then a cough.
He had strep.
Mm-hmm.
When did he have strep?
I want to say it's been about a month now.
Oh, okay. Not recently?
No.
Okay. But no asthma, seizures, nothing wrong with his heart, lungs, kidneys, anything like that?
They didn't diagnose him with asthma yet, but he's had asthma symptoms along with his dad and sister.
All right, Mama. We'll have the physician or practitioner to come and take a look at that.
Already.
Generally, we'll see if they order, give him some magic mouthwash or something like that. But
Yeah,
that's more viral.
he's in a lot of pain. I mean, my whole house is destroyed because of him right now. Like throwing things, punching, kicking. I've never seen him act like this before.
We'll see what he can get him.
Hi guys, sorry it's been a little bit of a wait. We had a bad boo-boo over there. Bad
Yeah,
boo-boo.
we saw.
Hi. Yeah. How are you, man? What's your name? Bernie. Gotcha. I'm Lisa, one of the nurse practitioners. Nice to meet you.
too.
What happened with him?
We were here 2 days ago for his tongue, and the doctor that he's seen basically said there's nothing he can do for it, but he's screaming in pain, throwing stuff, kicking stuff. My house is destroyed because he's
It
in
hurts.
so much
Gotcha.
pain. A couple days ago, we saw a little sore. We thought he bit his tongue, so that's what we thought it was. And now he can't eat, he can't drink, he can't do nothing. He wakes up screaming in the middle of the night. That's not from biting his tongue.
Did he have any fevers with it?
No.
Has he had runny nose or cough or diarrhea?
He's had a cough for a long time. He had strep throat a month ago with the rest of my kids and finished the antibiotics.
Gotcha.
And just ended the cough right before he got this sore.
Okay, gotcha. And has he been taking any medicines for it? Or?
Tylenol and Motrin around the clock
Gotcha.
because he is just
Just
crazy.
Gotcha.
Like right now, this is nothing compared to what I've been through all day.
Anything else like throwing up or body rash or anything
No,
else? So
just-
how many days total has it been?
I want to say it's been since last Tuesday night that I noticed the little tiny where I thought that he started complaining and I thought he bit his tongue. And didn't notice till a few days after that, like, hey, it's getting worse. Why would it be getting worse?
Gotcha. And 2 days ago, did
3 nights ago, we brought him here.
What did they do? Any testing or?
No, just looked at his tongue and said that it's a laceration on the top of his tongue. He didn't bite through it. But now it's worse. You want me to help you wash your hands? There we go. Mommy gave you some. Put your hands together. So guys, he has something that's a mouthful and it's really hard for me to say. Stomatitis. Something stomatitis. And it's canker sores all through his mouth. She actually found some up top right here too. And she said they're very, very painful. And the main thing is pain control, that we keep his pain under control. So Motrin and Tylenol, like we've been doing, they're prescribing him it's called a magic mouthwash. It's like a mixture of 3 different things that is supposed to help with the pain so he can eat and drink better than he is now. Thank goodness for 24-hour Walgreens and CVS. It's right up the street for their pharmacies because he needs to eat and drink and he wants to so bad. I feel so bad. I don't know how the last doctor that we seen here did not see that. Can we show the camera how your tongue looks? Let's see. It's okay. Stick it out. Your mouth hurts. Okay, he's not going to show us, guys, but he has sores all over his tongue and on the inside of his mouth. There you go. Oh, poor thing. Give me hugs. Poor baby. So they said the next step, if his pain gets worse or he doesn't tolerate the Motrin and Tylenol and the magic mouthwash, they call it, then bring him back, and the next step is IV for fluids and narcotic pain medicine, which I don't want to do, but she said this is very, very painful for kids. I feel so bad. Mommy feels so bad. That's their computer. That's for their work. Just like how Mommy works on a computer, that's how the doctors and nurses work on their computer. But they're gonna give you some medicine that's gonna help your mouth, you know that?
What was it? I like that dude here.
Oh, there's more than 10 doctors. There's a lot of doctors here. The Magic Mouthwash has 3 different kinds of medications in it. Does your hand smell good from the soap? This is viral, she said. It did turn on, huh? So she said she wishes there was like an antibiotic or something that she could give us, but unfortunately there's not since it's viral. It's just pain control. You have to maintain your pain, baby.
Mama, lollipop. Where lollipop?
So guys, they told him that they would give him a popsicle.
Where popsicle?
And now we're waiting to see if they're going to bring him one or not, because I think they might have forgotten. And Bernie thinks he's getting a popsicle now. We're going to wait, and if she doesn't bring one in for you, we'll stop and get you one somewhere. But we're going to stop and get you some popsicles anyway when we fill your medicine. So is this contagious? I have 4 other kids at home.
No, Mom. Just brush in the mouth,
Okay.
pretty much.
So you're going to get some
she's sending you home
Tylenol.
with the Magic Mouthwash. So just, I would do some Q-tips with the mouthwash. Get some Q-tips, dip it in, rub it on his tongue,
Okay.
all over his tongue,
Okay.
and it numbs it.
Okay. She said that he's going to drink it too. Does he drink it?
He
or-
can.
Okay. This will help
What
it feel
color
better.
popsicle do you
And
want?
then you get a popsicle.
What color popsicle? You gotta drink this first to get a popsicle. All done.
Good job. You did
What
so
color
good.
popsicle?
What color
I
popsicle?
know. You want purple, red, or orange?
Where?
Red.
Gonna get a red popsicle. Good job. Give me 5. Good job. Good job. Good. All right, guys. We're leaving the hospital. Bernie got his popsicle. He's in so much pain. He's screaming, crying, throwing fits. She said that it's very, very painful, guys. And like I said before, the next step, if what we're doing for him does not help, would be narcotic pain medicine and IV fluids. And we'd have to bring him back. Remember what you have to do before you cross the street. Look both ways, right? We just left the hospital. I'm going to end this vlog now. I have to go pick up Maya from her friend Haley's. The girls aren't going to school tomorrow because they have their braces appointment, well, their x-ray appointment for braces at the orthodontist. But we are going to the 24-hour pharmacy. Thank goodness for those, for Magic Mouthwash. So I can't even read the names of the mixtures of the mouthwash. But there are 3 that go into it. He's going to swish it around in his mouth, and the nurse said to take Q-tips and like put it on his tongue with it and all around his mouth where the sores are. He had sores up here that I had no idea were even up there because I haven't been able to dig in his mouth like she did. Like the doctor had gloves and lights and she lifted his whole upper lip up and they were all up here. The one on his tongue is just so big and I can't even imagine. So the name for this is gingivostomatitis. Gingostomatitis. Your child has been diagnosed with gingivostomatitis. It's an infection of the mouth caused by a virus. The virus causes painful sores in the mouth. These sores can last up to 2 weeks. Since the infection is viral, antibiotics do not help. I feel so bad, guys. So that is his diagnosis and treatment. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoy my vlogs, please give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe if you're new and comment down below if you have children who have ever had this or if you have ever had this. Like I said, the next step would be narcotic pain medication and IV fluids. It would have to come back if what we're doing at home for him with this and the Tylenol and Motrin isn't working. Or if it gets worse, things like that. I hope not. I hope this works so much, guys, because he's in a lot of pain. So we will see you guys on our next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.